It's 8:40. If you're like millions of Americans, you've embraced the idea of reduce, reuse, and recycle around your house. Well, here are some ideas to help you stay green when you go on vacation this summer. Mark Elwood, contributing editor at Condé Nast Traveler magazine. Mark, good morning.
Good morning.
It's just really thought-provoking because I think a lot of us we've got it down at home, but we don't necessarily when we travel.
And I think we worry when we travel that going green might cost the earth,
yes.
And it doesn't have to.
Well, the first issue, of course, is airplane travel, which by definition is tough on the environment.
I think we feel very guilty when we travel by plane, but there are simple things you can do to minimize your impact. The first one, which is great news, is book a direct flight.
Yeah.
Because the more ascents you take, the more fuel you use, the more miles you fly, the more fuel you use.
That makes sense, absolutely. Okay, yep, go ahead.
You also want to pack light, remember, because, you know, you've got to pack light because that's too heavy. It's going to use a lot of fuel.
The heavier luggage, the more fuel. Okay, let's talk about the hotel.
One of my favorite ways to book a hotel is using greenhotelworld.com, which is a booking engine. It's a non-profit that uses all of its commissions for eco-projects like carbon offsets. Doesn't cost you anything, but saves the planet.
And searches hotels that are attentive to these issues.
You want to search for hotels with LEED certification, L-E-E-D. That says that they're very eco-friendly.
Once you're in the hotel, there are a lot of things you can do to help, and I've noticed more and more we signs that, you know, if you don't want your towels washed every day or your sheets washed every day.
It's common sense. It's exactly what you would do at home. Turn the lights off when you leave the room. Little things will make a huge difference.
Turn the air conditioning up, for example.
Up when you're there, down when you're not.
Okay, let's talk about activities. This is kind of a good idea. You say you don't need the rental car?
Why would you take a rental car when you could ride a bike? It's both eco-friendly, great exercise, and you're going to see way more. A lot of hotels offer free bike loan, and there are also civic bike rental programs in lots of cities, 600 worldwide. In America, there's Charleston, South Carolina, New York, Salt Lake City.
Lots of cities do it, and it's a fun way to really see a community.
Absolutely, and book a group tour. Make sure you don't use your car to drive around. Join a bus if you're in London, for example. A double-decker bus tour is an experience in itself and great for the environment.
Great to travel and use the public transportation of the place.
Absolutely.
Let's do some gadgets.
These are my favorite. So look, if you want to travel and recharge your phone, just use the sun power there. You keep that in your pocket. You've got instant power for your cell phone.
That's great.
We should always stay hydrated when we're traveling, and you don't want to put more water bottles in landfill. So you could use one of these, which refills, and then you can just fold it up into your pocket.
Oh, that's great. So you can pack it right there in your suitcase.
Or these Swell bottles, which they are a little bulkier, but they keep water cold for 12 hours.
Okay, and what do we have here?
These, I love these little nifty things.
I know, I was like, should I eat this or what?
I wouldn't quite. They are berries, but they contain natural soap. So when you have dirty clothes, you can use these to wash in the basin of your hotel room instead of sending your laundry out.
Oh, I like it, and easy to carry
But don't eat them, don't eat them.
Okay, no, I won't. It's just, you know, I'm hungry. It's 8:45 in the morning. Mark Elwood, thank you. Some great ideas. Coming up next, Katie Lee. Well, good, I'm glad I'm hungry because she's going to introduce us to some refreshing flavors to welcome summer and the entertaining that goes along with it. But first, Matt's going in. He's going in for the tacos. This is Today on NBC.